guys, it's Mike Chen. I'm here in Manila, and this is the first time I've ever been to a Chinatown outside of the US. And here where I'm standing right now is the oldest Chinatown in the world. It's known as Binondo, and it has a history of over 400 years. So during the Ming Dynasty in China, Chinese Christians started migrating to this country, and they've been here ever since. So over the centuries, Chinese cuisine met Filipino cuisine. They got together, they got married, they had a little bunch of fusion babies. Now there are some places I want to specifically visit, but my general attitude today is whatever looks good, we're gonna eat it. And all that starts right here at the famous Carvalho Alley. Oh, look, little kitties. I'm gonna leave them alone because I hate it when people try to wake me. Oh, you're up. Did not look happy. That was a pure look of hatred right there. Let's go. Actually, across the street, I saw this guy cooking some kind of barbecue skewer. That looks good. Can I buy one?
Yeah, over there.
Over there? They're selling over there?
Yeah,
okay. All right, thank you. Very delicious?
Yeah.
All right, one please. What's the sauce?
Vinegar.
Vinegar with onion? This country, they put vinegar on everything, and I just love them for that. Dipping sauce is vinegar and garlic, onion and pepper, and chili. First bite of the day. Oh, all right. It tastes like a really fatty cha shao, nicely charred. Look at this. This is just like fat right here. Oh, that piece was for hardcore fat lovers right there. That fat's gonna do a little explosion in your mouth. And if you're not ready for that, that's gonna put you out. But for me, this is a great start to my day. Let's keep going. Look at this. Whoa, I think she's frying like pork cutlet here. Thank you. Really crumbly and crunchy on the outside. I think there's some citrus in here because I see a lemon seed. Wow. Guys, hear that crunch? This actually tastes a lot better than I thought it was gonna taste. I figured it'd just be like oily and fatty, that's it. This is actually quite delicious. There's a little spicy, a little sour flavor with the citrus. Balances this out fantastically. Very good. Thank you. This is fantastic. Ooh, that was like Niangao, sticky rice cake. This smells sweet, a little coconut flavor. Oh, this is interesting. So it's a sweet sticky rice cake with I think bits of pork on top, so a little savory. It's quite delicious, a lot of coconut flavor in here. But this thing is super substantial. I mean, eat a couple of these, you're gonna be full. Kind of addictive though. After a few bites, you can't really put it down. Again, a lot of stalls selling all sorts of food. I see a bunch of noodles, of course, ton of pork, spring rolls. All right, inside this alley, there's a place I really wanted to go to. Here it is, quick snack. Let's go get a quick snack. So apparently by a quick snack, I mean 6 full-on dishes. But hey, you know what? That's okay. I'm excited. I'm on vacation. Let's eat. I'm really excited about this. This is the kuchea. This is one of their best sellers here. It looks kind of like a pot pie or a curry puff or like a Chinese empanada. Let's just break one of these bad boys open. As soon as the knife went in, I could feel how incredibly flaky the outside pastry is. Oh, look how juicy this thing is. I mean, it's stuffed to the rim with veggies and pork. Look at this flaky crust. Oh, you're gonna love this. I'm tasting a lot of radish. Pieces of pork, tofu. It's a little sweet, a little savory, extremely satisfying. The sweetness comes from the inside, from the radish, also from the puff pastry itself. And they got this interesting hot sauce here, set to dip it in this. I love this hot sauce. Ooh, a little sour, a little sweet, really spicy. I want to get you these this little tenderloin with onions. I mean, I don't know if this is a traditional Filipino cuisine or not, but hey, I see steak, I get it. Check out this massive lumpia. This is the grandfather of all lumpias. It's such a beautifully delicate crepe on the outside. See some eggs, some cilantro, carrots, tofu. Wow, it's different from the one other lumpia I had. That was good. This is sensational. This is fantastic. The cilantro brings out the freshness of the spring roll. I love how much filling is in here. It's literally 99% filling and 1% crepe. I love the tofu, the sweetness from the carrots, a little crunch from the cabbage. Best thing I ate in this restaurant so far. Wow, this is good. I'm just gonna, since I have it, I'm just gonna put a piece of steak on there. Everything needs a little more steak, There's no wrong way to eat this lumpia. There is not. You need this in your life. You do. Next, I want to get to this pancake. Typically, I'm not a big fan of oyster pancakes because I feel like in Taiwan it's a little too slimy for me.
But they say I gotta try this pancake here. Actually.
Stop everything. Can we hang on 1 second?
I got it.
I gotta take another bite of this. This is like the craziest thing. And actually, I forgot something, guys. There's a sweet sauce that kind of go with these spring rolls. Look at that. Oh, it's like a sugary honey glaze almost. Just the greatest thing. Must get when you come here. Topped with cilantro. It feels very soft in the center. On the edges, the eggs are slightly crispy. Oh, so much oysters in here. And you're supposed to eat it with a little papaya salad. It's soft in the center, but it's not really gooey. Oysters, cilantro, bean sprouts. I mean, this is a stuffed pancake. In the papaya salad, there's a little bit of ginger. That gets rid of any of the seafoody flavor that's in this pancake. This is one of the better oyster pancakes I've had because, like I said, it's not a simple gooey batter oyster pancake. So even though I'm not a huge oyster pancake fan, this is pretty good. I think if you like oyster pancakes, you'll love this. This is the satay mi gustado, one of the most popular dishes here. Smells a little sweet, a little peanutty. There's some satay sauce in here as well. I think it's also a bit spicy. Very really saucy noodles. I do love the crunch factor from the kung xin cai, and I like how tender the beef is. But the noodles with the peanut sauce, that's gonna fill you up. So if you want a dish that's really gonna satisfy you, right here, that's it. My last dish here, this is the Miki Bihon. It's a combination of thick noodles with thin rice noodles, and with shallots and onions on top, shrimp, pork, and fish cake. It's like everything I love in a bowl. Wow. There's a lot of flavors going on here. There's porky, there's also fishy, there's also shrimpy, and it has that typical stir-fry flavor to it. I feel like the flavor is good. Slightly overly oily for me. Is in need of some hot sauce here. There it is. Just had a lot of good food in Carvalho Alley. Need to take a walk, and we are going on to Ongpin Street. This is a massive street. A lot of good eats here. Let's go. First stop on the street, we're gonna stop for something sweet. Salted egg yolk bun, and they are made famous right here at Eng Bee Tin. Look at this. Tons of bakery items. And right here, ube bao and the lava ball right here. This is gonna be awesome. And this place is connected to a cafe mezzanine, so we're gonna go here, eat the buns here because I'm about to order a noodle soup here that it's kind of special. Can I get a soup number 5, please?
Number 5, yeah.
Kind of special. Ube bun. That's pretty, by the way. Look at that spicy pork. Okay. I feel like the ratio of dough and filling is kind of off because there's a lot of dough. And they give me a sauce to go with it. That's really interesting. The sauce is sweet. The bun, although the outside layer looks really thick, it's actually quite fluffy and nice. The dough on the inside is not all that spicy. I almost like the dough itself better than the filling. Look at how fluffy this is. Thank you. My soup is here, but before we get into that, salted egg bun. Oh yeah. It's a lot runnier and thinner than the salted egg buns in the US. It's a lot eggier as well. That's just lovely. This is fantastic. Eat this with some tea, that's gonna make you all sorts of happy. Right next to where I got the buns is Chuan Kee. This is also a really popular place, and they're known for a couple of things. First is this. This is kiam pan, or often referred to as a Chinese paella. Basically just fried rice. And this right here, this is kikiam, pork with veggies wrapped in a tofu skin. It's steamed and then deep fried, so you get that nice crunchy layer on the outside. See that? Beautiful, thin, crunchy skin. And finally, the infamous soup number 5. I had this soup once before in Bangkok. My friend Mark introduced me to it. There's no good way to say this. It's made from cow's private parts, and that's not all that's in here. I also see chicken feet, some organ meat, some stomach. Wait, which part is the penis?
I think it's this. I just need to know what I'm eating.
Could I ask you?
This? Yeah? Okay, not this, right?
Wow, this looks intense. Thank you. We're gonna get to this. First, let's try the kikiam because this looks delicious. It's almost like a fried sausage. You see all that meat in there? They serve this with some radish and carrots. It's basically a sausage in a tofu wrap. I love the tofu wrapper because it actually has a lot of good tofu flavor here. The sausage is salty, the sauce is sweet. Nice balance. This is really good. Okay, let's try this thing out. Soup number 5. Why did I might be kind of ignorant here. Why did they call it number 5? As you can see, this soup is incredibly oily. Wow. It's like drinking fat. If you give this thing a wick and treat it like a candle, it's gonna burn for a week. It tastes really beefy, and it looks like there's some chicken element here as well. I think this is also part of it. I mean, I've never seen one in real life, so I'm not sure. Let's just try this. I think that was part of it as well. It tastes like a softer tendon, really, really tender. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I don't feel too good about it. I don't love it. I would never ask it to see a movie. Anyway, let's get to this. I feel like I've been chewing that for a long time. It tastes extremely organy, kind of break it up, almost like fish eggs. This is not my thing at all. I think I would pick any number besides soup number 5. This place I've been looking forward to. I am at Masuki, and they supposedly have a great bowl of egg noodles and broth. This place is known for a couple of things. One is the mami. Meet your mommy right here in the bowl. It's essentially just noodles in broth. And I think this is chicken broth. The meat is a combination of chicken and pork. And the noodles, these are hand-pulled noodles right here. When you get a bowl of noodles, you also have to get this, a Sio Pao or steamed bun. But first, let's get to the noodles. Right away, as I'm like kind of scooping this with my chopsticks, I could tell it's freshly made. I mean, this is not the chopstick feel of a packaged noodle. This thing's got an awesome chew. Wow. Absolutely love the texture of these noodles. I feel like the broth itself, it's a tad boring. I mean, it's got good flavor, but it's a bit one-dimensional.
This? Inside the soup. Okay. Do I dip the noodles as well? All right, thank you.
This makes more sense. Like, people are telling me I gotta put this, like a sweet, oh, it's like a 甜面酱, sweet flour paste. Also, they're telling me to put some white pepper in here. White pepper is fantastic in any type of broth. And I'm gonna add a little vinegar. Maybe some spices too. All right, I like this hot sauce. I feel like this really doesn't belong too much in the soup. The best part of this dish, I really think, is the noodles themselves. The broth, even with the different sauces, is a little monotone. It's not bad. It's just not very interesting either. Let's check out the steamed bun. Wow, look at that. A lot of barbecue pork inside. This actually looks really interesting. This is good. It tastes like a cha shao ball. The meat here is almost like pork floss. It's sweet. The meat's got a good ratio of lean and fat. Well, I love the pillowy dough here. I'm gonna dip it in that broth. I feel like this is a good compliment to the broth because pork here, it's got that nice flavor the broth is sort of missing. Now, of course, that's just my own opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm sure a lot of people love this place, but for me, it just really didn't do it. I see a place I kind of want to visit. Shanghai Fried Sio Pao. Can I buy one? You fry it before you steam it? Interesting. Never heard of that, but pretty cool. It's like polar opposite from one side to the other. Superbly bouncy and soft, delightfully crunchy, extremely hot. Oh, see all that juice that's in here? Also the ratio, look at this. The ratio of the filling to the dough, that's really good. I mean, it's a big, fatty filling right here. Those are solid, guys. And guys, this is awesome. That was great. That was great. I'm at the Ongpin Manosa restaurant, one of the oldest restaurants here in Chinatown, and they are known for this, a maki. And this is a type of pork soup, extremely thick. Look at this pork soup. Oh, you could probably walk on this. And it's loaded with pork. Oh my, look at all the pork they put in here. This small container is like 90% pork. Oh, I get on board with this. The soup, as you can tell, extremely thick. And the pork itself, I feel like this thing has been stewed in here a long time because this thing came off in just like a tiny nibble. This thing definitely needs a little something. It's almost overly flavorful. So I think a little white pepper, ooh, yeah, definitely makes this whole thing a little pepperier, a little spicier. If you want to try some ridiculously tender pork, this is it. I mean, they definitely do not skimp on the meat here. never say no to a pineapple. Oh, I needed that. All right, I had a lot of food today. A lot of pork, a lot of beef, a lot of chicken, a lot of pork. My final place, I heard that this is awesome. 60-year-old restaurant that serves a lot of fried chicken. I am at Sincerity's Restaurant, and this place, like I mentioned before, is known for its fried chicken as well as its oyster pancakes. This is the second time in a day I'm having oyster pancakes. This didn't even happen in Taiwan. And looking at this pancake right now, besides the fact that there's cilantro and sprouts like the pancake before, this pancake is loaded even more with oysters. I mean, oysters are literally spilling out of this pancake. I thought my last pancake had a lot of oysters. This is the most oyster per pancake capita I've ever seen. And my fried chicken has just arrived. Look at this lovely pairing. Fried chicken and oyster pancakes. Never even thought those two went together. Just like I mentioned before, personally, I'm not a big fan of oyster pancakes, but if you like oysters, this is really gonna satisfy you. Tastes really good, some hot sauce. This pancake is a lot gooier than the one I had before. I think I like this version better. Not only is there more oysters, it's got a bunch of different textures to it. And this is the famous fried chicken. Very crispy, extremely hot. Wow. First of all, love that it's freshly fried. Batter skim, extremely crispy. And you can see there's a lot of Chinese seasoning in here. There's some 5 spice in here. And just look at that. Whew. This is so hot, by the way. You can definitely tell this is the Chinese version of fried chicken. A little hot sauce. And there's like a great aroma. You the owner? You want to be on my show? Oh, I didn't realize that's the owner right behind me. Oh, hey, thanks for the fried chicken. So he tells me that, yeah, it's garlic, there's soy sauce, 5 spice, a little vinegar, and then marinate it overnight. So you don't need any spice at all. You just kind of eat it the way it is. That's fantastic, man. Good job. Thank you. Yeah, one of my favorite parts of a chicken, I feel like the most flavorful part, is the wing. The chicken has a lot of umami flavoring and also just a tiny bit of sweetness to it. So you keep those recipe for 60 years, same recipe. Nice. Hey, if it works, don't fix it, right? 60 years. All right, guys, that wraps up my day here in Binondo, oldest Chinatown in the world. You can certainly taste the history in some of these dishes. I think some of my favorite things today, the salted egg bun from Eng Bee Tin. I like the kikiam from Chuan Kee. I think if you like oyster pancakes, you're gonna love this one here. The fried pork bun from that Shanghai place. And you know that piece of pork chop I had really early in the day? I keep thinking about that delicious piece of pork chop. I think I might have taken 5 years off my life, but still, hey, it's worth it. And that piece of sticky rice cake, man, that's gonna bring back memories. But all in all, really fun food day in this very historic Chinatown. I've been loving my time in the Philippines so far. And hey, it's not over. There's still some great food coming up. So thank you so much for watching this video, and until we eat again real soon, I'll see you later.